We're here for Shelly's Gluten-Free Tips and More today. We're here at Wegmans, and we're going to do some ideas on quick school lunches and work lunch ideas. All right. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to show you my favorite gluten-free section in one of my favorite stores, Wegmans. Wegmans is a huge, like all-in-one supermarket. It's kind of like H-E-B down south in Texas. This is my favorite section because it has pretty much everything you could possibly need. It has this frozen section over here, and then also it has all the snacks, chips, baking mixes, food dyes, colorings, marshmallows, everything you can possibly think of. But today we're going to focus on the one thing I get the most questions about: what do I do for lunch? Come on. These are some of my favorite sections. You have everything you can choose from. A lot of people they want stuff that resembles what they're used to. So the first thing they want is, I want a crispy rice snack. Can't I get, that from what I used to eat? No, because there's barley malt in there. So you have to get something that is certified gluten-free. Over here you have the crispy rice bars. You have all kinds of chewy bars. You have snacks, everything you could possibly want. A lot of these brands I know that you're not used to seeing, so if you see something that you might want or you might want to try, this is the time to show this video to your local grocer and say, hey, could you carry some more of these items? This is one of my husband's favorite, Bootie's Simple Granola. Of course, once I learned how to make my own granola, he likes mine better, so I can't get out of it. Anyway, come on this way. Now here is where you're going to find your pretzels, your chips. You're going to find all different kinds. Our favorite is, I like these. I like these the best. Now, my daughter doesn't like those so much. She likes the peanut butter ones. But those are really good. You can also, if you don't like chips, or if you don't like those kinds of things, you can have pretzels and chocolate-covered pretzels. Those are like crack, y'all. Seriously. Okay, so another thing is, you want your Oreos? You kids want Oreos? Look at that. And seriously, they taste just the same. They're really, really good. So, gluten-free doesn't necessarily mean totally healthy. It means healthy for you because your body can't process the gliadin protein. So that doesn't mean that, eating Oreos is going to be so much more healthier than eating fruits and vegetables. But when you first get diagnosed, you really, really want to know, what can I have that I'm used to having? This is a really good option. This, and my favorite is the sugar cones. However, my husband really likes these. These ice cream cones, he says, taste better than the originals. This, great for your kids are going to have s'mores parties. Have them bring their own crackers, and they can bring their own marshmallows. But on the whole, I found that marshmallows are generally gluten-free. But I like the ones that say that they're certified gluten-free, just to make sure. In fact, I was just helping someone who was looking for kosher, organic, gluten-free ones. Ask me if I worked here too. Anyway, also down here, these are also some really, really yummy things that I've tried. Some people like this Mary's Gone crackers. If you don't like nuts and seeds and grains too much, this has a very nutty kind of toasted sesame flavor. So if you like that kind of thing, that's really, really good. And then, where's our favorite crackers? Oh my God, these are so good, y'all. You take these, this is a pack of 3. There's 3 in here, and these are hazelnut chocolate bars and hazelnut wafers. Your kid will love these, okay? Seriously, they're really addicting. But this is just like, the regular stuff that kids like. I mean, you have animal crackers, or animal cookies that are gluten-free. You have soft-baked minis. These are really good, especially because they're in packs of 6, so you can just throw them in your kid's lunchbox. Some people like soft-baked cookies. Some people like, crispy cookies. There's Lucy's. Has all kinds of stuff up here. We have, this is Pamela's. Pamela's has a really good baking mix, but honestly, we love her cookies. This is, kind of our favorite. So yes, you can get fat eating gluten-free, as I can tell you. So anyway, this is a lot of the things that we like to go to whenever we're trying to think about lunches. And I know that parents want to get their kids to eat more fruit and vegetables, but when they're already restricted and you're trying to make this kind of transition, kind of try and spoil them. And you know, you can give them ranch dressing with crudité, you know, like carrots or cucumbers or whatever they want, but also throw in something that they're used to seeing too, like a cookies or crackers or something. Also good for adults and their morale too. Anyway, let's go on to this side. I want to show you all the chips. We have popcorn, we have chips, we have every single kind you can think of. And in fact, Pirate's Booty, one of my favorites. All right, you guys, this one, gluten-free. They have one that was, oh yes, here it is, aged white cheddar. This is our favorite right here. So Pirate's Booty is in there. We have Skinny Pop. We have the Boom Chicka Pop, this lightly sweet popcorn. Apparently that's like crack tooth to my kids. But as you can see, we have a lot of options for the starchy stuff, the good stuff, the stuff that's comfort food, the stuff that's, okay, sweetie, you need to eat your vegetables first before you can have. So this is what we're talking about. You have a lot more options than you think. Even if you don't live in a very big area with a big store like this, ask your grocer. Ask them to carry it. Like, this is some favorite things of ours too. Look right here. Ooh, sorry. This. Look at that. Even Pillsbury's getting in on the mix with blueberry ready-to-eat muffins. These are smaller than the Udi's kind that they have. Like, if you'll look down here, they're smaller. So, I mean, if you have a little kid, you know, who's really young, I would say give them one of these. If you have an older teenager who eats, like, everything in the house, this is what you need. So, they have blueberry muffins. They have chocolate muffins. They have waffles. You have the gluten-free home-style waffles. Vans makes really good gluten-free waffles. This is this over here. I think they have the original. They have the ancient grains, and oh, there's the chocolate muffins down there. Let me show you. These are good in a pinch. See, you take these out, you pop them out. They're frozen. Kind of put it in a zippy bag. By the time lunch comes around, it'll be defrosted. So it's not going to take like 2 days to defrost. And then, come over here, you have your pizza options, you have your chicken strip options, you have your make it and take it and bake it and, you know, do it wherever you want over there, over at home. Haha. Gluten-free rice mac and cheese by Amy's. Now, Amy's also makes a regular one, and they also make a gluten-free and dairy-free one, and they make one that's dairy-free. You always need to check your labels, make sure that you get the right one, because if you have a company that makes gluten-free and not gluten-free, you want to make sure that you pick up the right kinds. Now let me show you. You got kids. They love chicken nuggets. I'm not a big fan of chicken nuggets, but they love these. They like these. I believe Tyson's has a brand. The Tyson brand has one that's strips or nuggets that are gluten-free as well. And they're not bad at all. My kids love them. That and Ore-Ida tater tots. They like that with tater tots, fries, Ore-Ida. Just look on the package, make sure it says gluten-free. Anyway, that's for snacks. That's like when they get home at 2:15 or 3:15 and they're ready to eat everything inside. For lunch, you have access to a microwave. You can have a gluten-free burrito. You can have all these kinds of different gluten-free pizza wraps. You have breakfast ones. There's even a vegetarian bean and cheese one. But this is my daughter's favorite. My daughter likes this after-school snack. That's her favorite. This is the gluten-free chicken and vegetable egg rolls. This, seriously, she could eat this every day. I have to like limit her. So, and then also we have gluten-free chicken dumplings and vegetable dumplings, which my kids, if it says vegetable only, they won't eat it. I don't know why. To me, it tastes great. It tastes great either way. All right, and then oh, my pretzel fans. Tanya's Gluten-Free Kitchen. Make sure to ask your grocer for brands like these. If you don't know what's out there, how can you know to ask? That's what I'm here for. I'm here to show you all the stuff you can find and all the stuff that your grocer needs to know to carry for you so that he can keep your business. So you're not going to go somewhere else and say, okay, well, I need to get my stuff here, so I might as well just stay here and get everything that I need. All right, so I want to show you also what I make for holidays. I use these wheat-free and gluten-free pie crusts. They're already made. So you take them out, get them thawed, use them like you would. They have special instructions on the back. It'll tell you, you know, how much heat it can and cannot take. It'll say that on there. And then, oh, this is another one. Stuffed shells in marinara sauce. And to me, when you have something like this that has a whole lot of cheese and everything, that's a lot of protein. I mean, you're getting good protein in there, 16 grams. So it's not like, oh, it doesn't have meat in it, it's not gonna taste good. It tastes great and it's very filling. All right, so now, oh, this is the most recent one we found. This is making my family really happy right now. I've been making gluten-free chicken pot pie. I used Ree Drummond's recipe from the Pioneer Woman. Thank you, sweetie. My daughter's giving me tips over there. And all I did was I changed out her recipe. So instead of using flour, I used cornstarch to thicken up the heavy cream and everything. But then we did this on top. And my husband did a lattice work on it. And it turned out amazing. I mean, for people who haven't had puff pastry in 7 years, when we tried this, it was really good. I'll have to post a picture of it because I did take a picture about halfway through. All right. And then whoopie pies. Okay. So these are all of our non-really healthy treats, but you know, you could also rethink what you're going to think about when you think of a lunch or something. You can always say, you know, if you're not hungry during the middle of the day and you only want some bread and some cheese or something, that's fine. You don't have to have a full 4-course meal or even, you know, try to get in all of your vegetables for one day at lunch. Just take what you like to eat normally and try to accommodate and adapt your life around that. Say, okay, I like spaghetti, so I'm gonna bring spaghetti leftovers with my gluten-free spaghetti noodles. Or today, all I want is broccoli with ranch dip. So you bring broccoli with ranch dip. And those things are now really clearly labeled if they're gluten-free or not, so it's a lot easier. All right, so that's what I wanted to show you today because as usual, the first thing we go to is snacks whenever we want lunch. But another thing I have to tell you about is the deli section, okay? You're talking about how to make your sandwiches. Well, what I do is I always ask the deli manager, I'm like, okay, are there good cross-contamination kind of procedures put into place so that whenever you're slicing lots and lots of meat that you're cleaning it between each one, and they do here. So over here, I'm pretty much well aware of what meats are gluten-free and which are not, but you do have to ask your local grocer and your deli manager to find out about those things. And when you do, be aware that things like loaves, usually have more things in them than something like ham off the bone or turkey and cheese. So these kids are cute over here. Anyway, just wanted to let you know that whenever you're making the sandwiches and everything, you have to think about cross-contamination within the deli. You also have to think about if the meat or the cheese is already naturally gluten-free. And then also, you want to make sure that, don't try to buy a whole bunch at one time, because I've done that before, and people get tired of sandwiches after about 2 or 3 days, and they'll want to switch it out to something else, and then you'll be stuck with, meat in your fridge, which I usually throw into the freezer. Or if I forget, it rots and I have to throw it away. So anyway, that's my tips for today, and just wanted to let you know. Thanks. Okay, one thing that I saw that I can't go without telling you about is pudding. Snack packs pudding from, see, I'm still clumsy after all these years. So, okay, chocolate pudding, gluten-free, and it says so right here on the back of the package. See that? All right, so chocolate and vanilla are definitely gluten-free. See, I want to show you on this one. See, right there. So that's something that, one less thing to worry about. Send your kid with some pudding. Kid's having a bad day, give him some pudding. Okay, that's just my parenting style in a nutshell, spoil the kids. Anyway, I just want to say thank you for Wegmans letting me take over in this area. I got special permission from the manager to film in here, and they were so nice and accommodating. And I just wanted to let you know, if you have any questions or if you need to know anything, give me a shout out, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. You can always shoot me a question through Messenger, or you can ask me comments, or you can ask me questions on YouTube. All right, thanks. Donuts, y'all. Oh my god. Don't get these if you want to lose weight.
sits up on the shelf. She's my wooden Jane, wooden Jane. We don't know what to